Hey everybody, IWA 2018, and I'm at the Nuprol booth, and this is the eye-opener. So if you guys live in the United States, if you're not in the UK or Europe, you probably think Nuprol is the gas and maybe some really cool cases they sell, like some gun cases. Well, let me tell you what, these guys are a big deal when it comes to UK and Europe. They're a huge distributor. They're one of the biggest out there shipping around, and I'm going to show you everything you need to know. So if you guys already know this, it's cool. You're going to see some cool new stuff from them here at IWA. If you guys didn't know, you're about to get your mind blown about what Nuprol really is. So let's check this place out. First off, hold on. This is one of the bosses, right? Check out this suit. Hold on, man. Like, seriously. Hot or not? Thumbs up, thumbs down. Would you guys swipe right, or are you going to swipe left? I want to know on that. Should I rock that? Should I try to get one of those? Anyway, I'll let you guys know. If you guys didn't know, they're actually distributing G&G all over Europe. That's like their project. So they've got G&G products here, which of course you know what G&G does. They also have a huge line, and I'm just going to pan this way, of AEGs. They're actually in-house designed. So when you guys are going, well, who makes it for them? They do have, and if you do look very clearly, they do have an Amoeba product here, right? So they have them clearly marked when they're like an Amoeba product, and this is also a project they work directly with Aries on to make their own. It's very bespoke. It's just theirs. It's not just a canned one that they're selling. But the rest of the products, what's really unique about it, they all share the same gearbox. They share the same specs. Now there are some minor differences. So when you get to the more the more affordable line over here, you're looking at aluminum or aluminium barrels. You move over here, you get to the steel barrels. Still all 6.03 inside, so you're not getting, you know, a 607, like a wider barrel, so your accuracy changes. They also share the same mech box, the same internals. You're not getting a different internals when you go with a starter gun, something that's a little more affordable, or you move on up to like one of these bad boys over here that actually uses real firearms coatings on the outside on that. So if you want to go like to a Mark 18, you've got the same gearbox in there, so you know the performance. And it's not that they put an affordable, like a low-end gearbox in. They put one they've designed themselves. These guys are players. In fact, this is the guy, kind of one of the brainchilds behind it. I got to get you in.
Well, I wouldn't go that far.
Oh, yeah. Well, okay. I mean,
that's flattering, but
seriously,
you know.
No, you told me if you gave me $20, I'd say good things about you.
$40.
40 bucks. Sweet. All right. Anyway, this is one of the brainchilds behind it. I mean, obviously, I know you hear that. It's very cliche, by players, for players, but when you've played this game, you played this hobby, you played this sport, you know what you want inside of a gun. So that's what they've done. They've gone to the factory and said, you know what, we want this, 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 and this. So there's not an OEM. It's not like, hey, this is made by this company, with the exception, like I said, of the ones here that are clearly marked. That's what's cool. Also, you probably know them for their BBs, clearly color-coded. Kind of the first guys to bring the bottle, I didn't know this, the first guys really to bring the bottle to the game worldwide. And of course, the bottles become the standard. Everything from color-coded bottles, blue 2s, all the way on down to the heavy 4.3s at the very, very bottom. If you guys are running those sniper rounds, you guys are doing the whole sniper game, you want the really heavy precision BBs. Everything here, you get tracer BBs, which are actually becoming increasingly more difficult to find. If you guys don't know that, at least in the stateside, tracer BBs are very little more challenging. Also in the optics game here, so you got all of that, and E&L. So don't forget, if you guys know E&L, a lot of M4s, more E&L M4s than I've seen before. Usually I've just seen the standard one, like this guy right here. You got the E&L. So you're talking about super premium E&L M4s, and of course I'm going to swing on around the E&L AKs. Also want to show you some of these. Like I said, you're going for like more of a true design gun. This will give you an idea of something that doesn't really look like anything else. Also, you know the Nuprol cases. I've actually done a review on the Nuprol cases. I have a Nuprol case, and I always had a little bit of a concern about how the latch system worked. On these, I'm going to show you guys. If you guys watch my review, well, I'm going to get it. I need help. Help off camera. Help. See, we know we're doing live. The latches would get caught a little bit and pop open. I noticed when I travel with my TSA locks, they would actually get popped open as they travel, and the case would kind of split open. Now, there's locks through the holes, no problem. They listened, not just to me, they listened to everybody. I'm going to go ahead and move these locks out of the way, which I'm going to talk about the locks here in a second too. Locks are actually important. These guys, I'm going to let you do it so I don't mess up your beautiful display here.
That's all right.
The professional, Ross, again.
Yeah, thank you.
By the way, so we said hot or not on the suit earlier. What do you think of the beard? I'm kind of jealous because he's got, I think he's got the, does he have the better beard or do I? I think he does, honestly.
I think we know the answer.
I think we know the answer. I'm kind of beard jealous. Anyway, so the latches on this, they've totally changed them. Check them out. So now
like
the latch,
a two-latch system now.
Yeah, it's like a two-latch hinge system. they identified the issue, they listened, and they addressed it, and I love that. Of course, also you got some smaller cases down here for like the SMGs, and then you've got the pistol cases as well, and they go all the way up to the big boys. So if you've got a long gun, that's it. Keep going, we're almost there. Like I said, really good point of purchase displays, kind of cool. This, you guys know this, probably everywhere. They're different gases. Of course, you have 2.0, 3.0, 4.0 for different power levels and for different conditions outside, whether it's cold or warm. Also, they have Nuprol 1.0, which I didn't know. Never seen this stateside. It's for the guys who are running like the older classic guns, plastic slides, Marui pistols. You want to keep them at that specific level. That's what 1.0 is. It's a lower power gas, but they're not using 134A. It's their own special formula. They had to do a lot of research to get a replacement that was environmentally friendly of that version of that gas. Oh, and
You don't have that in America either.
no, we don't. The small cans. So you got the smaller version if you don't want to go with the monster size. I like that so you can jam it in your
the
pouch.
idea of that is obviously we can't do it in the USA for DOT.
Right,
But
yeah.
in Europe, we do.
Oh, look at this. So sexy. I get hugs. I get man hugs. So yeah, so obviously no for the US and DOT, but this gives you a smaller can to load up your pistol, something like that you can take with you. I would still probably go the big one for me if
For
I'm
Europe,
doing the...
what people love it because it's not like a replacement for Nuprol 2. It's
Right.
It just is Nuprol 2 in a can that you can put like in your bag or
Yep.
in your whatever. So it's just guys like to. Some people only have a couple of mags. They want to bomb up without having to go all the way back.
Yeah, if you're running a pistol and you just want something to top off your pistol mags between games, that's it. Now, if you're running like a GBBR and you got like 8 big old M4 mags,
You'll
you
be
know,
fine. You'll be fine with a normal.
yeah,
back
get
at
the
base.
get the normal. Yeah, get the normal one. Fill out. The small one is awesome. Like for me to have that and carry it like at a Milsim event, just to have something to top off my pistols is definitely it. So one more thing, real quick. And it's a long one.
And we've got to show the pistols as well.
Oh yeah, we gotta show the pistol. We're gonna end with the pistols. Yes. Check out their accessory lineup. Magazines, different like shells. They got shell launchers. They got eye protection, including full seal setups, kind of like the Hilo Kit style here with the goggles, so you get that full seal requirement. They've got good, mesh, which I know mesh doesn't work in the States, but it does work elsewhere. So if you guys are viewing, obviously, you guys are everywhere. If you guys are watching there, so don't freak out when you see mesh. I know some people are
Like
kind
we
of
always
polarized.
say though, with mesh, it's just a choice. Some people like to use it.
Right.
We're not forcing anyone. We have
No,
options for everything.
Exactly. I
Mesh-
love this style though.
Exactly. I mean, mesh. For some people in Europe, it's just the only way. It depends. Some people can fracture.
Yep.
So it's a rare thing. But if
I've
they-
used to use it before, the requirement. I've never had an issue with it, but
I haven't personally, but I know some people have. So
yeah, never had a
that's
problem.
fair.
And last but not least, let's come on over. I'm going to show you guys this. Sorry, my nose. It's so dry here. It's cold. I'm not used to it. I'm used to the Taiwan weather. Now I'm here in Germany, and it's like cold and dry. So now they've got a new product here. It's their Raven. So it's their own pistol. And again, you guys are going to go, well, Jonathan, hey, tell me who makes this pistol for them. It's their own. It's not a factory. They're not going, okay, these aren't made by Wingun. They're not made by KJW. This is their own thing. They went and sourced it and built something out of their own. Starting with the 1911, the classic. It's usually the safest one to go with on this. I'll even get a little close up here. Let me give you an idea. So for those of you who have like the eagle eye who always want to go, well, who makes this? Let me see the inside. Now you can see the inside and you can go, well, I don't really recognize
I
this
don't know if you
inside.
can pick that up, but they're all individually serial numbered.
Okay, individually serial numbered right there on that. Cool grip.
Super lightweight.
Oh, really? Let me check it. Of course, you got the cable, so. Can you hold the cable for me? There you go. Oh, actually, it is lightweight.
Yeah, well, the thing with the 1911 is, as we know, 1911 MEU is like a thin design, isn't it?
Yep.
So you haven't got a very great mag reservoir. So by making it lightweight, you just make it more gas efficient. So
Okay, so there you go.
less realistic, but more gas efficient, which realistically we'd rather have it performing, wouldn't we? Then.
And for me, when I carry a pistol on me, it's usually for those oak crud moments, or if I'm trying to clear something very small. I usually only do it at big Milsim events from the way I play, or outdoor if I'm going to be doing room clearing. If I've got a hard shooter, I'm going to go to swap to this when I go in. So having something light, I always hate like, a kilo plus on my hip, just shaking around and all that.
Well, we're going to expand this range massively as well. So like moving into mid 2018, 2019, expect to see the growth of this, quite rapidly. We've already got the EU series available as well.
Do you have a price point on this yet?
Yeah, so in the UK, I'm not sure on Euro prices.
Yeah, we'll just give UK price on it.
In the UK, these are like 90 quid.
So 90 quid. So you're looking at 90 pounds on that for these, which actually is right on point within the US. You're looking at that normal price, like the 115.
Well, you got rising production costs, mate. All
Yeah,
across the board.
I know.
But obviously, people aren't earning more money, so they want to try and keep it to the same. So we're trying to keep the same quality, and we're just trying to bring it in.
It's kind of the same mentality we show with some of the products over there, some of the AGs. Some of those clocked in actually well south of 200 quid, so under 200 pounds. That's actually very affordable, especially for a UK gun. So you're looking at some of those things, and of course how the currency exchange happens across the rest of Europe. You're looking at an affordable airsoft gun, again, which is popular. It lets people get into the hobby and the sport that haven't done it before, or lets people buy that second or third gun that they can loan out to a friend or have as a backup. And of course, this is usually like a fun purchase with the pistol, or having something that's a necessity for room clearing.
At that price point as well, it can just be an impulse purchase, can't it?
Right, you don't have to go, well, I got to spend like 200 and something on it. So yeah, that's their new project with the Raven line. It's the Raven pistols dropping here 2018. Of course, you're seeing it at IWA. It's going to be released everywhere Nuprol products are sold, all over Europe and the UK. So guys, gals, big booth here. Give you an idea, like open your eyes, especially if you're watching outside of the Europe and UK, of what's going on with Nuprol, and like kind of give you a more idea that it's more than just a gas company. Also, if you guys are in the UK and Europe, of course, you guys know how big this brand is and all the stuff they bring in. Major brands like G&G, E&L, their own house stuff, their house brands where they're doing the design work, and of course now the Raven pistols here, as well as their BBs, and of course the gas. So anyway, I want to know, what was the favorite thing you saw in the booth? What was it? Was it his beard? Was it the cool suit over there with the other owner? Or is it some of the products, which I hope it's the products. And if it was, which one was it? So let me know in the comment section below. Until then, guys, I'll have more coverage here from IWA 2018. And if you haven't done already, like, comment, and mash that sub button really, really hard. So hard, it puts it at the top of the sub list. I'd love to have you guys as part of the Airsoftology family. Until next time, go out, play some Airsoft, have some fun. But no matter what you do, hang on to IWA with guys with cool beards and call your freaking hits.